So welcome back to episode 8 of the Not So Berry Challenge Part Rose. So obviously the last episode ended up on a bit of a rage quit because just the bunk bed update broke everything and I'd been avoiding doing it. It updated mid-episode, like just drama. So I've gone back in, I have batch fixed my chairs, which unfortunately removed certain chairs, thus why my living room is a little bit different on this. I just chucked in some more chairs, I couldn't be bothered to revamp the entire space. But yeah, theoretically everything should be working now. So on the last episode, we finished with Colt having aged up to a teenager, when it switches over to him. Very interesting looking teenager. However, why are his hands so big? Oh man, this is a weird looking guy. However, I could not edit him in CAS because it was also the more columns in CAS mod broke as well. In that it was only showing it would show those three. If you can see my mouse on my screen, you can't. It would show 3 in a diagonal row and then nothing else for ages. So we're going to kick this episode off by giving Colt his makeover. I'm pretty sure toddlers still have crazy eyes. Yeah, toddlers still have crazy eyes. I have not yet found a solution to fix this. It's obviously some kind of CC or something I've got in my game. But for now, let's just work on Colt. So Colt had black hair? Yeah, he had black hair. He still has longish hair. I don't know. Did he have glasses? I think Colt had glasses. Honestly, I've been putting off playing this game for so long that I can't even remember what my Sims look like. So yeah, I'm just going to give him a quick makeover and then I will tune in back with you once we are done. Okay, so little Colt is done and ready to go. He's a bit of I actually found him quite hard to dress. I wanted to do his, I felt like his style was something slightly different to what kind of I would normally dress my Sims in. So I wanted to kind of represent that. It was a little bit of a challenge. I quite enjoyed it. But that's his everyday, his formal, his athletic, his sleep, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and his cold weather wear. Also, he's got kind of a weird body shape, and a very square head, but yeah, so he's got his glasses, he's got a little septum piercing. I kind of like him, I kind of think he's cool. So, now that Colt's had his makeover, I think, how long has Ruby got till she ages up? I think it's only a couple of days, right? 2 days, yeah. So I think the goal is, for today's episode, is to age Ruby up into a teen. So her empathy, I'm still really struggling with her empathy, but in terms of her character values, they are fine. She needs to play 3 games of chess and read with an adult for 2 hours to do that particular aspiration. And she is already a grade A student, so she's doing pretty well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Have we got an adult around? Can he read with Ruby? Oh yeah, this is what I meant about the chairs, by the way. I just had to kind of quickly stick some chairs in there. I couldn't be bothered to revamp the whole lounge. It is what it is. Okay, so if we find a book... Why are you going all the way downstairs, Akira? Akira is done with the children. There we go, read to child. There we go, read it to Ruby for me, please. So, Akira's reading Ruby a nice little book. I think she needs... Is it 2 hours or 2 books? For 2 hours, so... I'm gonna leave her doing that. Colt is bored. What is his personality type? You didn't have a forgotten birthday. You aged up at a really weird time. He's going to spray the monster. Okay. What is your personality type, Colt? A thinker. reading, art and cultural events, chess and other strategy games, writing, taking classes, working with computers, backpacking, hiking and meditation. Can we make him go to a skill class then? Let's send Colt to sit in on a skill class, seeing as he's bored. Said he liked writing. There we go, writing. Let's send him to a writing skill class. And I think actually, oh bless him, Aaron's looking after little Cheryl. How is his relationship doing with Tommy? Yeah, he's getting closer with Tommy. So I think we're gonna get Aaron back on his streaming grind. He's kind of not really done it for a while. He's been prioritising his family, and he also was struggling a bit with his emotions. So, but I think he's gonna play Blick Block, just something, you know, to get him back in the hang of things. Just kind of say hi to everybody. Yeah, so Ruby's just finishing up reading this book. Okay, they can sit on the sofa, which is good because that means that the batch fixed my chairs, which I'm so happy about because that was not the greatest. However, we do have these like really crappy little bar stools everywhere, but you know. What time does Liana come home? Because I think it'd be really nice for them two to play a game of chess together. Liana's like, she's got this panicky work withdrawals thing again, but she's just kind of always at work. So after the book, we'll get Ruby to play a game of chess with Akira. I don't know if he's got how well his logic's doing. Rudy is doing his own thing. He's living it up. I mean, I feel like we're neglecting some of the other family members a bit. Like, we haven't... Rudy is the forgotten child. I have said this a lot. He wants a jungle gym. Right, did Ruby actually finish reading the book for 2 hours with an adult? Apparently not. Apparently not. But she is going to go and play a game of chess with Akira. So she's actually helping Akira build his logic. And she's building her own logic. I thought that was something that I wanted to... I forgot that was something I wanted to work on. But yeah, look at her. She's already maxed her charisma. Which is something that she was going to need for her part of the challenge. And now she's just, you know... She's got taken after her mama. She's practicing some logic. So we're going to get her playing some games of chess. Now, Amari is down here playing with little Cheryl. Do you know what I haven't tested? I haven't tested if they can actually sit in this chair. Oh, he's reading her a book. Oh, what a little cutie. I just interrupted that. Sorry, Cheryl. Oh, no, he's reading it to her from there. I'm really glad that he can sit there, because I really like that chair. So I actually think these guys are getting a bit hungry, and as Liana is not home, I might get Aaron to cook some dinner. Let's have some fish and chips. Colt found it difficult to focus in writing class today, but still feels it's a valuable use of time. The question is he any less bored? Okay, well, he likes writing, so could you get off my computer, please? Maybe we'll get him practicing some writing. Maybe we could have an author in the family. Ruby's gone to bed, or she's having a nap. No. I think maybe you should play another game of chess with Papa Bear. See, I'm getting him to do some activities that he liked on his personality type, but he's still bored. Liana's still at work. See, I think she's bugged because this isn't going away even when she's at work. So, you know, Ruby's having a nice little game of chess. How are her actual needs? She's okay, so I think once she's played this game, we'll get her to... Oh, everyone keeps making white cakes and I hate it. What is this? Could you please go away? Fruit and yogurt parfait. Okay. I think Liana should come and call everyone's meal. Everyone else is just doing their own thing, living their best life. You know how it be. And then it is a Sunday, so I think once everybody's done that, we'll get everybody off into bed for the night, ready for a lovely Monday morning. And then I think tomorrow, when we're at school, we'll revamp Colt's room, because it is very childish. I didn't even get him to use the science set in the end. Interesting turn of events there. Sims actually did a smart thing. Liana put Cheryl into bed, went to the toilet, and then came back and read her a book. I'm impressed, Sims. I'm impressed. Oh, she didn't go to the toilet. She just went and sat on the toilet and didn't use the toilet, apparently. I take it back, Sims. I'm no longer impressed. What is going on? What? What is happening? Did anybody else just see? Oh, I don't know, Sims. Yeah, so everybody's in bed at a reasonable time for once. We love it. Trying to keep this family in bed for a full night is like the most stressful thing. They all just get up. Colt's up. He's bored. He's hungry. I want him to do his homework. I think he'd be quite a good little bean when it comes to doing his homework. Gonna clean up. So, this personality type thing is bothering me. So he's a thinker, right? Reading, art and cultural activities, chess and other strategy games, writing. Why did he not find that fun? Why? Also, that he didn't do his homework. I told you to do your homework, and you didn't do your homework. Could you do that, please, sir? And Liana's up, so Liana, no. This is bugged. Can I get rid of that? Thank you very much. That workaholic thing had been there for like 3 episodes. What should we have for breakfast? Eggs Benedict has ham, doesn't it? Let's have eggs and toast. And everyone's just up doing their own thing. It's 4 in the morning. These guys are such early risers. Maybe. Little Ruby can cram in one more game of chess with old Colt over here, who supposedly likes chess. So maybe that's going to help with the boredom. Maybe. I do really like how like wholesome and close this family are. Like, they just hang out together doing their own thing. It's adorable. Oh, it's just dawned on me. Aaron aged up to an adult. So he needs to get a job. So, I got an animal shelter one. An alchemist. I didn't realise I had, like, other little ones. That's really cute. Don't know. What do we reckon Aaron would be into? Because he liked the streaming, didn't he? He liked the streaming. So maybe social media? Maybe social media would come under, like, the streaming. Kind of. Yeah, we'll go with that. So he needs to update his social media. Should Aaron get a jump start and accept the assignment? Yeah. So he's got to... What's he got to do? Create a social media profile. We can do that. I mean... Sometimes I get so angry that I don't know what to do with myself. How can I deal with things when I can't even do a workout? Amari really does struggle with his emotions. There we go. We're going to get him to create a social media profile. Aaron is going through... no, that was Amari, wasn't it? Amari was going through a phase. Of a mean streak. Okay. She's playing a game of chess. She actually needs a shower as well. So once she's done that... we'll get her down having a nice shower. Take a thoughtful shower. Get you ready for school, you know? Aaron... When does his job start? 2 days. So he's got 2 days to kind of play around with social media, I guess. Get some followers. Because he's already got followers from the streaming, so he's not, like, completely behind. He just didn't have a social media profile. So potentially having the social media profile is going to help with his streams as well, maybe? So we'll get him doing all of his social media, and then maybe he can start off the day with a early morning stream. We'll get him to play something. We'll get him to play the Refuge, something a bit more kind of sweaty for the day. They're having their game of chess. Ancestral image sent off into the void of the web. Who could ask for more? Aaron has gained 15 followers. He now has a total of 2,190 followers. With a little bit of luck and perfect time, your social media status update has intrigued the world. Aaron has gained 20 followers. So yeah, the social media thing's kind of like working out for him. Actually, I'm not going to get him to stream like a Let's Play. I'm going to do a recent story time stream. Kind of update everyone on what's been happening and the fact that he's got this kid that he didn't know he had, and, you know, all that jazz. Colt just became good friends with Rudy. There we go, so she's done that. She's going to go and have a shower, and then I think she's going to toddle off to school. Right, Ruby needs to really finish in the shower so that she can go to... Ooh, we got bills. I don't think we can afford to pay said bills. Where's the mailbox? Oh no, Aaron's not a child anymore, so he's not going to get the child support. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So he really does need to start making some money, really. Yeah, we can't pay our bills. Huh. Huh. Interesting. He's doing his stream. Liana is dancing, having a fun time. Is she working today? Yeah, she's got work, so she's winding down beforehand. Ruby is off to school, I believe. Reach level 8 of the comedy store. I don't understand how the camera on this works. I'm not really sure why it does this. Because the camera faces that way, he sits behind it over here. So he's going to do that, and then he's going to have a quick intermission. Teachers has to run out and pick up his medication, so he asks class to sit quietly and do their reading assignment while he's gone. Should Colt do that or try to do some other homework while he has a chance? He'd do some reading. Since it's time to focus, Colt finishes the reading early, then he gets to do some of his homework too. Amari has to present in front of the entire class. He has some great ideas for how to jazz up a presentation, even if they're not exactly what the teacher asked for. Should he go all out and make his presentation shine, or just do what he asked? Oh, he would do what he wanted. It's Amari. His presentation blows the other students out of the water. He gets the highest grade in the class, and the teacher submits him for Student of the Millennium. I mean, I don't think that's why he was doing it. I think he was just doing it because, you know, it's Amari. He wants to do his own thing. Simmering rage from feeling bitter about someone nearby. Interesting. Who's he got that with? It's not Liana, is it? He's got a... Why is my Sims just muting me? Festering grudge? There's a deep-seated grudge against Liana. It's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Liana feel very unpleasant for Akira. Why? He feels wronged by her. I'm not really sure what's happened there. Maybe he's upset because she keeps just going to work instead of spending time with the family. Like, I don't think she cheated on him or anything, or flirted with anyone. She's not got, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, see, Justin... Oh, Justin's an elder. Aaron might lose his dad. Yeah. She's got the dead romance with him from when, you know, they had that party, but... Huh. Interesting. So it said it's nearly Cheryl's birthday. It is, in fact... It says nearly her birthday, but it's saying days to age up 0, so I have a feeling we might have multiple birthdays in this episode. I think we're going to have a grown-up, a child Cheryl. Where's her toilet? It was actually in the bathroom, isn't it? So let's try and get those skills done then, I suppose, because she's almost done with them. Oh, she is done with them. Okay, she finished them off at the nursery. Okay, well, Cheryl, well, you need the toilet anyway. But other than that, you are free to do what you like, my dear. They all keep getting randomly sad about a pet dying, but their pet died ages ago. It's like the memory thing. Can we just, whilst we're here? Ignore the eyes, but how cute is this little outfit? Like, this little dress is adorable. I love it. I'm all for it. We are going to get Akira to read one last book to Ruby. Hopefully that should push her over the 2 hours. Amari's considering going to university, supposedly. I don't know if he would go. Maybe for the parties, but... Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. If that happens again, what should I do? Just ask the other kids if you can join in. Right, please go and read with your father. Oh, we're going downstairs for it, are we? Good, because no one actually uses the little study spot that I made. Okay. So, Ruby's done that part. Finish homework 2 times while focused. Okay. Well, if we get her to take a thoughtful shower then, potentially that will get her focused. Thought thoughtful showers made you focused instead, but as well, but instead it's made her inspired, so God forbid the game do what I think it does.
We're getting a lot of attention.
And I'm going to get Aaron to cut his stream there because the pop-ups annoy me. But he's getting some, Oh, the subscribers are working now. The subscribers are working now. They weren't working before. Okay. So he's doing really well. And also, Akira's gone to work, and I think Liana stays at work till late, so Aaron might need to be the one to make a birthday cake for Cheryl. Why is Amari chatting up this old lady? Why is this old lady back? We want her to leave. He's actually chatting up this old lady. Amari, what are you doing? He's just chatting with her. But she's flirty. You be careful. Don't be being a wreck now, Amari. So I'm trying to get... No! Just do what I told you to do. Play. Play chess. Get focused. Do your homework. Actually, you know what? I think I've got enough reward points that I can just get her the focused... But she's got 4,000. Can I not buy anything? There we go. Yeah, we'll buy one of those. I'm saying she's only got 4,000. It's because I bought her stuff, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I bought her like things that she needs for, or things that will be good for her at uni. Yeah, okay, I bought her a couple of things. Okay, well, ignore that then. Instead, drink this. By the way, guys, so I know this is thinking way, way ahead. But in terms of her, where she's going to live, is there any, like, particular area you can think of? Like, when she's an adult, when she's moved out of uni? So we got, like, a good few episodes till that now, then anyway, but I thought, you know, I think maybe I'm going to do some live streams of the builds. Just some, like, more chilled, laid-back ones. because I might do one for the uni dorm. And then I might do one for her, like, her house, wherever she moves to. I'm thinking maybe an apartment. Somewhere small to begin with. And then if she does extra credit work, does that count as doing it twice? I would think it would count as doing it twice, right? She's going through this mean streak and I don't trust it on her. I'm not sure who I want to be when I grow up and all my friends seem to have figured it out. How do I figure it out by myself? Just pick something you like, Colt. Like, to be real honest with you, you're a teenager. Oh, I forgot Aaron was making the cake, wasn't he? Can you put some candles on that, please? No, don't chat with Ruby. Just add the birthday candles. Oh, Liana's earned a raise. Okay, so Liana is back in time for little Bubba's birthday. So I think we'll get her to do that now then. The only thing I'm having is space. We're kind of running out of space. So I'm actually potentially thinking of turning this into maybe another bedroom, like a small bedroom. Why didn't you help her blow out the candles, like I asked? There we go, it's in the middle of a counter. Please help her blow out her candles. That's all I ask. It doesn't take that much. Cheryl's, like, not even at home. Ruby's doing her extra credit work. Oh, Cheryl's blowing out her candles. What's the game gonna do to her? Right, so she was a charmer. And it's given her ADHD. Interesting. Well, if she's got ADHD, she's going to be a rambunctious scamp. She's going to be very active. But let's go ahead and check her out in CAS. This is going to be another episode where I'm in and out of CAS. So it has given Cheryl blonde hair. But, you know, we know that Cheryl has black. So we will get on that. Okay, so for real though, Cheryl cute. Like, Cheryl is so cute. I think she's my favourite so far. Like, I really loved Ruby when I made Ruby into a child, and now Cheryl has, like, just overtaken her. But anyway, this is her everyday, her formal, her athletic, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather wear, and her cold weather wear. Like, I just think she's really cute. Like, look at this face. Like, look how adorable she is. She's just a very cute sim. But yeah, birthday one of the episode complete. So I think... Ah, she's inspired. Wait, stop. We need to buy her another... And then what we're going to do is once she's finished that, we are going to do some remodelling so that Cheryl has a decent bedroom. So I'm thinking through the remodel. These guys, they don't actually ever use this dining room. But also, given the situation with the lounge, I'm just going to shove this over here for now. I might be able to use that with some space now. So what I'm thinking is we actually turn this area here into a bedroom for Cheryl. If build and buy stops being laggy. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to see you real quick. Okay, so a quick little look at the revamp. So all I've done is I've whacked the jukebox up there, put the dining room table there, moved everything this way a bit. Lounge is pretty much the same. Round here we now have Cheryl's room. It's a little bit small for now, but you know, it gets the job done. It's got everything she needs. It's got a bed, it's got the art table. Just a pretty, I kept it pretty basic because build and buy mode is being really slow today and it's really annoying. Upstairs we revamped Colt's room just a little bit. Is that rug now off? No. No, it is in the middle. It's not. Yeah, we just revamped Colt's room a little bit, gave him a double bed, kind of moved everything about. I kept the science table because he's still a bit of a science nerd, so he's still got that and he's still got his little science posters, but yeah. And then we deleted Cheryl's old room and just gave Liana and Akira the little extra space that we'd always said we would. So I chucked their bed round the corner there. Haven't changed the wallpaper, so I need to do that. And I've also put the I've kind of made their room so it's like a walk-in wardrobe, I guess. Like, you know, spicing it up a bit. I think they've now got 2 doors into their room, so I might delete. Yeah, we'll delete this door. If I can see it. Yeah, so they've just got a bit of like a walk-in wardrobe space. So yeah, and I think potentially, other than when, yeah. So that's going to be all for build and buy for now. So Ruby should have completed. I bet she didn't do what I asked her to do. Also, I found a lot of random bits of furniture just like all over the house in odd places, so that was a thing. Yeah. So let's get Ruby to finish her extra credit work. There we go, she's done it. Right. So she needs to craft 3 emotional potions, which I think we can do from the science set here. Yeah. So we'll get her doing that. I really want her to finish all of the childhood ones, and her birthday is tomorrow, so I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do it. Because we'll need to, the rambunctious scamp one, we'll need to go to the play park. But because it's not a weekend, I don't think we're going to be able to. So I think this is actually building her logic, you know. And it's doing it a damn sight quicker than the chess was. Like, look how much quicker this is making her craft, like, her skill. When the chess wasn't doing the logic. Create another one, my dear. And then we'll get her to do one more after that. So it's getting late, so she should really be going to bed soon. I think this is building her logic. Yes, it is. Well, if I'd have known that, that would have made things so much easier. Because I could have just been farming that, pretty much. Woo! Logic level 6. This proper boosts her logic skill. She's obviously not going to be able to do it when she's a teenager, but the chess might work a bit better once she's a teenager. Might be why it was going up so slow, because she's a child, so maybe it builds slower. I don't really know. Hey, she's done it. Right, so if we go on to aspirations, so as you can see, she's done the Wiz Kid. That one she can't do because of the whole thing with scouts. Yeah, join Llama Scout activity, practice instrument for 4 hours, practice juggling soccer ball 3 times. Brag about school grades, but I'm pretty sure it resets her skill level, so she'd go back to like a D student, just if I did that. Probably should have done that as soon as she was a kid, but whatever. But she's done that. Well, she hasn't done the creativity one. She hasn't done the motor. She's done the social. So you know what? I think I'll actually leave it at that. Like, you know, she's done enough, I think. Like, motor and creativity aren't massively important for what she's she needs them for. So we'll get... I think it's time everybody went to bed. It's getting quite late. It's 11 o'clock. And Akira, bless him, Akira's still at work. He proper works into the night now. I think I might start having to send Amari off doing odd jobs. Because, yeah, we haven't got a lot of funds. Like, we haven't got enough to pay the bills. Oh, Akira didn't get promoted. He must be close, surely. He's pretty close. I don't actually think that went up at all. So, today is the day that little Ruby is going to become a teenager finally. Which means that we can actually start getting to work on her serial romantic aspiration. Now, Mama Liana has cooked us all some breakfast. So I'm just going to get everyone having something to eat before they go to school. But yeah, I'm thinking the plan is today, once everybody has come back from school, we will throw Ruby a birthday party of some sort. I'm going to get her making friends today. She's already... Actually, no. Let's say I want to get her making friends because she's about to become a teenager, but she'll make friends with children, not teens. So, you know, kind of pointless. But we'll get everyone up, get everyone having some breakfast. And just getting ready for the day, I suppose. Does Kira have work today? He does not. He does not have work today. But we'll get him playing some games and hopefully get that promotion. And they're actually using the table. Now I've put the table in a weird place, they're actually using it. Of course they are. Everyone's scared about Ghost Cat. Oops. Right, and we'll get Akira doing a game tournament because he needs to play games, so... But this is nice. Everyone having like a birthday breakfast before Ruby becomes a terrible teen. And I think the good thing is as well, with her bedroom, because I did the whole going for it being slightly older, all I really have to do is get rid of some of the toys and put a double bed in. So I'm all for that. But, yeah. It's all gone pretty well so far. And then once that's all been done, her character values are still pretty good. I'm still not getting the empathy up too much. But Wolfie's spirit is fading away. Wolfie's connection to the physical world is growing weak with each passing day. Lest he become completely forgotten, friends and family should visit his resting place and attempt to strengthen his connection to the physical world. They may also evoke his spirit and interact with him on a more personal level. So Ghost... We're going to lose Ghost Wolfie. But I think potentially that's for the best. Because the ghosts freak them all out. This is really nice. They're all just sat having, like, family time before they go to, like, school and work. Like, this is really cute. Oh my god. So, I completely forgot that Akira was going to age up, and Akira is now an elder. He is officially now an elder. Oh my god. I'm going to have to... When Ruby ages up, I'll make him look a little bit older. Oh no. Right. Okay, so, unfortunately... Have you got work today, Liana? She has. Right, so... We have run out of power, so Akira is going to have to go and do some odd jobs. First day as an elder. He can't find an odd job because there's no power. Okay, so we're going to have to travel to a lot with power. Let's just travel somewhere That was a really long loading screen just so we can get him to go and do an odd job. So, Hakiyoshi wants a hiking buddy. My last hiking partner got eaten by a bear, so that's skill fitness 2. Oh, there's a gaming one. Let's get him doing the gamer one. So when does he go? 10 a.m. on Tuesday, so he'll go in like an hour. Right, let's return home then. Oh, I interrupted his gaming tournament, so he's not going to get the prize for that now. Oh, well, we'll get him doing that when he gets back as well. So, kiddos are at school, Liana's at work, and Kira's on his odd job. Aaron's shift is really slow at the TV station. He's been piecing together a personal project and everything, and today would be a good day to write it all up. I would say use his time wisely. I would like to get to the bit where it tells me, oh, he lost! Aaron was caught not working by his boss and got chewed out for not taking his job seriously. Performance lost medium. Well, that's a bit rude. But yeah, hopefully, Akira should pass this odd job. I'm not really sure why he would fail it. How did he fail it? He's level 10. Despite giving it every effort, Akira was unable to beat the client friend's high score. While Sergio wasn't super pleased with waste of time, he appreciated the effort enough that he was willing to pay Akira something for his trouble. He's level 10 gaming. It required level 2. And I can't send him on another one. And I can't get him to do his gaming tournament. Oh, this is a disaster. How much do we need? We need 41,000. Let me see if I can sell some stuff. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to sell. Okay. Whoa, right, we've got enough to pay the bills from stuff in the household inventory. So let's get him to do that. Now I'm going to let him have a look at what other odd jobs there are. I don't know why he failed that. There was no reason why he should have failed that. He's level 10, man. Look, now he's got a bad odd job rating. Need nom-noms. Just made a huge order from Bob's Waffles, but far too weak to pick it up. I need someone to get my order stat or I'm going to starve. Okay, so we can just send him to go and get the order. He does that in like an hour, I think. Odd job rating 1 star. Starts at 2, yeah, so at 2 o'clock he'll go and do that. I really hope he doesn't fail making a delivery. So he's off to do his odd job. I'm going to be mad at you if you fail a delivery, Akira. Oh, kiddos are home. Right. Should Ruby invite over classmate Tommy? Ooh. Oh, that's Rudy. Yeah. Oh, and Cheryl's invited him over as well. Tommy is apparently quite likeable. So, we need to get on throwing darling Ruby a birthday party. Tommy Tinker. That's Tommy. Tommy aged up. What? What? That kid on our doorstep is his son. Oh, we're gonna have to okay, we're just gonna chuck these guys on just for the, you know, the goals. What? That's mad. I can't believe that that's little Tommy. That's his son. Like, that just... Okay, so, first off, you're going to have to make a cake. So, and then you're going to have to serve a group meal. He's cooking level 9. Didn't realise that. I think coconut cake, because coconut cake... Oh, strawberry cake. Strawberry cake's pink. That works. So we'll get him all making the cake. Ruby needs to socialise with people. So let's get her just like... Where's Kathy? Who are these people? Who are you? You're not a guest. Kathy? Kathy aged up into a teen. Kathy is, Kathy has changed colour. In the, nicest way possible. Kathy has fully changed colour. So, and it's also given her that body type preset, which isn't one that she had before. Like, it's really changed her. So I'm going to have to do some off-screen MCCs. Let me get on that. I can't leave it like this. It's bothering me so much. Like, she became a Karen of a completely different ethnicity. Like, okay. Look, Kathy. I don't know why, it's just completely changed her like this. She wasn't this colour before. Oh, it's a skin detail. It's put a skin detail onto her and that's what's changing her colour. Okay. Like, why? Why has it put this on her? She still looks nothing like Kathy. And she's also got EA eyelashes. I don't know why. She's the only sim in my game that still has EA eyelashes. I also need to change her body because that's not her body type. It's given her... Oh no, it hasn't given her that. Okay, maybe that is her body type then. I don't think that is her... Yeah, look, it's doing something weird to her body type. So... It keeps doing this to my Sims. So I'm going to change it. There we go. I feel like that's more... That's more what Kathy did look like, body type wise. Right. So let's get some... Let's play with these skin details. So, as it turns out, Kathy is just like a certified badass. So like, this is her everyday. Her formal. Her athletic. Her sleepwear. Her party wear. Her swimwear. Her hot weather wear. And her cold weather wear. And she looks like Kathy again. So, Kathy's back to looking like Kathy, and we're at our party. Aaron is making the cake. Let's all go and listen to... Okay, not Latin. Let's change the station to alternative. Let's go listen to alternative. As a group... I can't believe Tommy aged up as well. We're going to need to customise him at some point as well, but I won't be doing that this episode. At least he looks human. Kathy was like... Kathy completely changed race, so... You know, we're not okay with that. Oh, I'm so excited to see what Ruby looks like as a teen. So excited. Could you put some birthday candles on that, please? Because I think we're gonna... Oh! Who's Amari finding attractive? Oh my god! Amari fancies Kathy! I mean, they're both technically teens, but he's a little bit older than her. And they're cousins. But no, but they're not by blood. Oh, this is weird. I feel uncomfortable about this. Because, right, so technically speaking, Kathy is Aaron's niece. There is no blood relation between Kathy and Amari. But also, Kathy is also slightly younger than Amari because Amari ages up into an adult soon and she's only just aged up into a teenager. So I would say that's a bit sketch. That's real sketch. No, 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 no. All of that makes me uncomfortable. All of that makes me uncomfortable. Oh no. But we'll just ignore that. We'll just ignore that little blip in the system. I'm so nervous now. And we'll get her to age up. What's it going to do to our poor Ruby? It's going to give her a really long neck. So she needs It's given Ruby a beard by the looks of it. What are the traits that she needs? Hot-headed, snob, and romantic. Okay, well, let's go with romantic, because romantic's going to be the easiest one for us right now. And she needs the serial romantic aspiration, which comes under love. And then let's check her out in cast. Okay, it hasn't given her a beard, it's just given her some kind of weird skin detail. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to take her hair off because it's given her a weird hair. I'm not really bothered about that right now. Oh, this is why it's given them that, because it's given them this eye shape. That's a big eye shape. That's that eye without that. Okay. Right. I've got some... I think that's pretty close to what she had. It's just without the top lid. Let's give her some nice eyebrows. Oh, I like those. I like those, but she's like ginger, isn't she? So, well, she's got red hair. So we'll probably go like that colour. Can I actually give her red? I can give her red eyebrows. Okay. So let's work on those skin details. I'm so excited to see what she looks like. So currently she's got... What is this? It keeps putting this on, but I don't know what that does. So she's got this one, which by the looks of it is going to be... Well, yeah, it's a man's... It is a man's skin. So if we take this off... Yeah. I mean, she's ripped, apparently, but... Yeah. Let's change that. I think Ruby had freckles before. I quite like that one. I think she's slightly darker skinned than that. Can we change it? Guess like that. That would be quite close. I can't remember. I think she had some freckles, like maybe just like some little ones across her nose, I believe. Something like that. Now, I quite like that as a base for her face. I think that sits quite nicely. Okay, I really like that as like a base. I think she looks really cool. So let's get some eyes on her. So we want her to have like red eyes. There were specific ones that I had, but I can't remember what ones they were. Well, those ones work. They're red, but they still look kind of brown. Okay, yeah, we'll go with those ones. Yeah, I like those. I'll take off accessories for now. I don't think Ruby's going to have piercings. As much as I would love for her to have piercings, because piercings are awesome. She's a politician. So she's not going to have piercings. Or she wants to be a politician. She knows, she's very aware that she wants to be a politician, so I don't think she'd ever bother getting them. I'll give her some ear piercings. I believe she would have ear piercings. So we've got that. So she doesn't wear glasses, so I'm going to give her some of the nice Kajiko lashes. I love Kajiko lashes. They are my favourite. Right, so we've got her eyes on. We've got her eyelashes on. Let's get her hair on. So she had this lovely red hair. Oh, do I want to keep that exact style going forward? Or is she going to have spiced it up a bit? I like this, I don't know. It's a bit, I don't like the texture of it. No, it's too dark. I kind of like that hair. But it's not really like the colour that she had. I suppose that is. I kind of like that. It's kind of like she's still got the waves, but she's styled them a bit more. And for her formal, we've got one that we can... These are some really nice hairstyles. They're just not... what we're looking for. Like that. That's cute. I really like that, and I might put like a little headband on, but I don't know, that might be her party one, not her formal. That's really pretty hair. Oh, it's very hard finding the right colour. It's either too like orange or too dark. That's kind of the same colour, I guess. That's cute for her formal. I like it. Her athletic, she's going to want that just like up and behind her head. I think that would probably match better. Yep, so she's got the plait, sleepwear. It's just kind of, she just kind of left it. Party wear. Where was that really cool one I found that I really liked on her? Or is that the one I've gone for her formal? It's this one. But I don't know if I like it as much now. I don't think I do. Typical. I like that. It's kind of on par with length and... yeah. We'll go for that for her party. Swimwear will again go... where was the plait? Yeah, we'll have it plaited for her swimwear. Hot weather wear. What was the hair that I actually switched it to? Now, one thing I said that I wanted to do with the airs was I wanted to put... there was a necklace. I wanted to hand down the necklace. Was it this one? So I think you could get it in all the different colours. This one. So she'd have it in red. Yeah. So it's quite a fancy necklace. Maybe she wouldn't wear it for her athletic though. Maybe she'd wear like... does she have a choker? Just a simple choker? It's a bit blingy, isn't it? There we go, there we go. We'll do one of those ones because they're like stretchy, so it makes sense. Her party wear. Swimwear. Again, I don't think she'd wear it with her swimwear. Might wear something like that. Hot weather. I think cold weather, I might give her the scarf. Like a nice red scarf. There we go. There we go. Right. To makeup. That looks nice. Yeah, we're going with that. I don't know, maybe that's a bit heavy for athletics. Sleepwear, none. Party wear. Obviously, we're whacking that heavy eyeliner on there. Oh, she's so pretty. Right. Would we put some eyeshadow on her? Would she wear eyeshadow? Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Yeah, we're going for that one. Maybe not so heavy on her. Yeah, like slightly lighter for her athletic. None for her. I think we'll go with some glitter. We got any red glitter? I must have red glitter. I mean, it's not red glitter, but it's bloody pretty. And then back down to the everyday red look. Okay, guys, we are done with Ruby, and she is everything that I thought she would be. So this is her... there's a little bit of clipping at the back there, but this is her cold weather. We have her hot weather, her swimwear, her party wear, her sleepwear, her athletic wear, her formal wear, and her everyday. So she's like really cool. I tried to keep the kind of the tomboyishness, but with the, you know, she's grown up a little bit more. She's kind of a little bit more feminine, and I really like her. I think she's cool. She still has that kind of edginess about her that she had before, but she's also still smart and, you know, just a well-rounded sim. So I'm really looking forward to playing with her. I think that's where we're going to call it for today. We've had quite a lot of content in this video. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting working on that serial romantic aspiration. But thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.